God's name up, the higher we can live the kingdom of the Lord. So that's a blessing. And for you to only be 19, man, thinking like that, that's wonderful, because we should never think that we're too young to glorify God, man. Never think that we're too young to get into the Word. Y'all put some hearts on the screen for Seisha, man. She in the building. I know your mama watched.
Oh, you know that.
Oh, man. Shout out Michelle, man. You make sure you share this, Michelle. Shout out to my cousin, man. Share it. Y'all put some hearts on the screen, man. Invite y'all friends. Seisha is in the building. So let's go back to Anointed Tribe of Judah praise dancers, right? I feel like when I watch you, I can see that the passion is there.
Right.
You know, there's been numerous times you came off the stage, man. Obviously, you're weak because you're tired physically, but you can tell that the Holy Spirit was exerted, you know what I'm saying, through your body, through your movements. And you can't help but to think that there's an anointing there. What does the word anointing mean to you?
Anointing to me, when I think of anointing, I think of illuminate. Because like a lot of times I've seen a lot of people, right. I've seen a lot of dancers myself, and me, even though I'm a dancer, a lot of dancers don't catch my attention, and I mean that in the most humble way possible. It's like I'll be watching somebody and I'll turn my head, but like it's been very few times when I've watched somebody and I've literally seen like the anointing shine on them, like it illuminates like a light, like it illuminates. So I feel like that's what it means to me. And what some people don't know about me is like anytime I'm about to perform, whether it's for like hip hop, the church, or whatever, I always consecrate myself. I always fast, whether it's like a day, 2 days. No social media, no rap music, none of that, because it's a sacrifice because of the fact that it's not just me dancing; it's a ministry. I can save somebody's life from doing this. You know? Bring them closer to the Lord by doing this. So I don't take it lightly. So that's what that means for real.
Speaking of saving lives, if you guys seen our previous production, Seisha, as she talked about earlier, was our lead dancer. My character, Joel, was going through some craziness, and Joel was almost about to take his life. The angel came in and fought the demons off, and basically saved Joel's life. I know for a fact, just from the feedback that I've gotten, that's a fan favorite as far as the scene. How you feel about that scene, and what do you think it represents?
That scene was very deep to me because of the fact that even not just with suicide, like a lot of times people don't understand like the mind is like a battlefield for real. Like it all starts with the mind. So with me being an angel, I just thought about it like, okay, even in our deepest times, God always got His angels ready for us. Like no matter what we're going through, no matter what we facing in life, He always got an angel ready to just come for us, and He always ready to come for us. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people they think that they got to go to a temple to find Jesus, but He's right there. You just got to call on Him. So that scene was like my favorite one. I ain't gonna lie.
Serious.
That was a serious scene.
The pictures from that scene is crazy too, man. I love it. Love it. So with that being said, I know that Ms. JaVon takes dancing in her productions seriously, because she has a very, very deep background in dancing, teaching dancing herself for numerous years. And I think sometimes it gets lost. People don't understand why, dancing is such an important ministry. In her production, she has certain characters ministering with their comedy. They provide comic relief. You have people ministering with the words of encouragement, like Miss Sandra we had earlier. One of our guests later on, he provides comic relief. And then you have some of the more serious characters like your Joel, stuff like that. But dancing is a huge part of the ministry and the vision that she wants to push forward. Why do you think dancing and her teaching the dancers to put on stage and to minister to the audience, why do you think that part of the art is so important?
Really with that, I feel because of the fact that it's a lot of movement, and when she teaches, the main thing, like when I first went to my first rehearsal with her first thing she told me was that her style is very powerful. Like she don't teach us just go out there and move. Like she tells us to dance with power, like push it out of you. Like don't just grab, like literally grab, like you're grabbing for your life. So it's very important because of the fact that it's the songs too. So it's like your song and then your body movement with it. It's just your movement. You know what I mean? It's just you basically letting the spirit move. You're setting the atmosphere for everything.
I like that. Set the atmosphere. Because I always hear her say that. Y'all put some hearts on the screen, man. Ask them for some hearts.
Yeah, man. Give me some hearts, man.
You gotta ask them louder.
Give me some hearts, man. Give me some hearts.
Be nice, though.
Give me some hearts, man.
Man, y'all show Seisha some love, man. She is in the building at the spot, man. SeLah's spot here at Choice, the event place. Y'all show us some love, give us some hearts, man. We taking a dive deeper into her journey with SeLah and just in her everyday life. You said something earlier that I thought was interesting as well, man, and I kind of talked a little bit about it. You're young. You're 19. So many people think you gotta wait to dive deeper into the word and live your life for Christ. That makes, to me, it makes no sense. Why is it so important for you as a young woman of God, to get as invested in the word as possible now so that you can continue to live for the Lord later?
Now, I feel like now because of the fact that, especially since I'm so young, a lot more is going on in the world with young people. They got a lot of, craziness, drugs, all kinds of stuff. So with me, being grounded in the word means more than just waking up saying my prayers. It's like man, having that relationship with God, because I need Him to lead me with everything, every decision I make. Because if it wasn't for Him, I wouldn't be here right now. Absolutely. I would have never gotten connection with JaVon. You know what I'm saying? So as a young person, it's so detrimental to have that connection with Him, because one wrong turn in your life,
Absolutely,
you can be locked up forever.
Yep.
So it's very, very, very detrimental to have that connection with Him.
Absolutely.
Now I say detrimental because literally, like,
oh yeah,
it's detrimental,
it's a big deal.
like life or death. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's big deal.
You know, that's not something to take lightly at all, man. And it's a blessing to have you as an example out in the community and eventually, man, worldwide, to show, young women, but not only young women, just people in general, man, you have that relationship with God. There is no limit. I was about to say the sky is the limit, but there is no limit, A lot of times there's misinformation out there about who God is and what God is, but when you got that relationship, you don't have to rely on that. The word is there for you, and that spiritual connection, man, that's what brings it home. So, first off, y'all put some hearts on the screen one more time, man. Put some hearts on the screen. Ask them for some hearts.
Can I please have some hearts? I'm going to be nice this time.
Yeah.
Can I please have some hearts?
Give us some hearts, y'all. Y'all share this, man. Share this. Y'all comment. Let us know what y'all think. We are here at the spot, man. So, Seisha. I heard that you got something new coming up. I heard that you're being considered to be a part of JaVon Ophelia's act. Talk a little bit about that. Tell the people what you're going to be doing.
Well, with that, I'm basically the instructor of the dance department, of course. I'm sure y'all figured that.
Word.
But with that, I'm going to be teaching 4 different categories: mime, step, flag, and liturgical. So basically, y'all basically going to be having an insight of what Anointed Tribe of Judah rehearsals are like. It's going to be very powerful, very intense. Like, y'all basically, I'm going to be like Miss JaVon Jr., basically. So with my own little...
With your own little twist.
Yeah.
Put the little swag in it.
Yeah. But since it's JaVon Ophelia's act, I guess I'm going to keep it, on her credential levels.
Absolutely. We gotta, what I'm saying, keep that SeLah in it.
Yeah.
And Miss JaVon she could probably pop in every now and then and make sure we on task. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if I'm sure I told y'all like a couple of episodes ago, but that's a new thing that me and you got. We are both instructors. I'll be an instructor for the acting portion of JaVon Ophelia's act. So you got me, you got Seisha, and we gonna announce soon who's gonna be, singing, and we gonna have a nice little trio, man. Y'all come on, sign up, register for JaVon Ophelia's act, because it's gonna be wonderful, bro, I promise. So, Seisha, to end this interview off, first of all, y'all give us some hearts. Y'all give us some hearts. I want to talk a little bit about, because you're very inspirational, you're very inspirational. You always have a word, even when you're on that clown and joking around, but you need that. You need that. You have balance, and you're young. That had to come from somewhere, What is your main inspiration day in and day out to keep your head straight, to keep your eyes on Christ, and to continue to walk in His footsteps and walk in the destiny that God has for you?
Well, being that, I guess since I'm around a lot of younger kids, I try and make sure I keep that role model thing kind of going on. And then I have 2 little brothers at home too, so it's like, even though I'm a female, I still try and make sure I school them, like, you know, make sure you keep God first in everything.
Yeah.
Especially with boys, like all this stuff that's going on around with dudes, it's like you gotta make sure they grounded in.
Right.
And then like I said, with me teaching so many young people, it's like, even though I'm their dance teacher, I still try and every now and then sneak some, you know, inspirational stuff in there with them. And it all goes back from the beginning with my mama having a strong, you know, mother in my life, and then having a strong pastor in my life, 2 very prophetic women. You know, that really, really, really matters, because I've been to a lot of churches where it's like I left out feeling like, what did I get from it? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's never been a Sunday, by the grace of God, that I've gone to my church, that I've come to even Choice, because Choice, I feel like this is my second home, because I'm always coming here dancing because of Ms. JaVon. And, you know, just being under that covering and being under that kind of word really matters, having a strong father figure and mother figure in your life. And then having Ms. JaVon as my second mama, you know, it's like, I just can't, you know, leave away from it, you know, like, it's everywhere, like, everywhere I look, so.
It'll keep pulling you in, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
But you accept it.
Yeah,
you know?
definitely, because I want it, you know, it's not like it's forced on me, it's like, I'm always open to it, so, you know.
Absolutely, man. Your obedience and your determination will take you a long way. And when you blow up, just remember, y'all, this is my cousin. You know what I'm saying? This is my cousin. So y'all put some hearts on the screen for Seisha, man. She is in the building, live at the spot. Seisha, one more time before you go. You got anything you want to say to the people out there, man? Anything that may be on your heart that you want to let them know?
Well, to anybody, whether you're a dancer, whatever profession you're in, don't let nobody tell you can't do it. Always keep God first. I know I say that a lot, but I mean that.
True.
Keep him first, stay humble, make him a priority. And to all my dancers out there, make him a priority. Make sure you stretch every day. Make sure you eat right. And maybe, you know, you might just be an anointed tribal dancer one day.
Straight up.
And make sure you enroll into JaVon's act. Be a dancer, actor, or both, and even a singer. All 3.
All
so,
that.
yeah.
Much love, man. So, man, y'all give us some hearts one last time. Y'all can go follow her, man, on Facebook. I'm more than sure her mom is definitely sharing this, so shout out to mom. Yes. You feel me? Much love, Seisha. Always a blessing. Always a blessing. Go chill for a little second. We're going to bring you back on. We're going to bring you back in. But right now, y'all still with me? Y'all still with me? Y'all put some hearts on the screen. Put some hearts on the screen for our next guest, man. He is, this guy is something else. He walking all slow like he old right now. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all put some hearts on the screen. Put your hands together for Torrance T.J. Stokes in the building at the spot. What's good, man? Brother, you looking fresh, bro.
I was trying to look like you, but you know, I ain't put it off too.
Man, have a seat, man. You got me all out here, man. You fresh, though. I like them socks, man.
Oh, you know,
Show them the socks. Show them the socks.
I can't pull it up too much.
Oh, man.
I want y'all to get all sock, no ash. I didn't put any motion on because I'm wearing pants.
You know what? Sit down, man. What's good, man? How you doing today, bro?
I'm pretty good. I can't complain. I'm well.
Absolutely. How I feel to be on the spot, man?
Well, it feels pretty good. The lights are bright. It's in my eyes. But that's cool, though. I feel pretty good about it.
Absolutely, man. Episode 5, SeLah's spot. Torrance T.J. Stokes in the building. Y'all give him some hearts, y'all. Give him some hearts, man. This guy, if you've seen our previous production, this guy is hilarious, bro. Like, on a whole nother level. Let's talk a little bit about that, man. You had some big shoes to fill, as you heard when you first got the role. But man, when I tell you filled them shoes on a whole nother level, man. You brought a new dynamic to the role that you played. Talk a little bit about how you got involved with SeLah's, man, and your journey, meeting Ms. JaVon and just everything.
Well, what happened was I had just put together my own comedy show, like for the first time. And I did my set for like an hour, and of course my mom was like really excited because it was like, oh my God, that's my baby. He done had his own comedy show. He done did it all, and my baby's so hilarious. I just love him so much. So she took a picture. She like, oh my God, and she put it on Facebook.
Yeah.
She like, yeah, this is my baby. I love him. This is Torrance T.J. Stokes, and I love him so much. He is hilarious. And around that time,
you stop doing that to your mom.
I mean, she knows it's all. I mean, she has to do it. But like, so she put it on there, And this was around the time she was giving like auditions. So somebody like saw that post and was like, and saw Miss JaVon was just like, hey, this kid's pretty funny, you should get him.
Yeah.
So I was like chilling or something, and my mom, I think I was at work overnight, and my mom sent me a text. She was like, hey, look at this, you should audition. And I was like, Mom, I'm not old enough. They said you got to be 21, I'm 20, or 19, whatever I was at the time. And she was like, nah, she said she cool, just go ahead on and do what you got to do.
Yeah.
I said, all right, well, I guess we'll have an underage actor. So I went in and I memorized the whole minute monologue on the car ride there, and I sung a song. Miss JaVon was like, "Oh, that's cool. Like, I'm glad you did that, but like, I was just hoping you could tell some jokes." And I was like, I could have not did all that. Like, that would have helped me out. So I memorized the monologue and all that, and I sung a song that I didn't have to sing. And after that, I told some jokes, and they were like, "You know what? This kid is pretty good. You know what? You're on board. I like it." And I said, "All right, cool."
Absolutely, man.
So after that, I was on. Okay.
In the building. Let me tell y'all a little something about Torrance, man. So I knew. Well, first of all, Torrance. If you guys seen the play, y'all know Torrance played Uncle Otis. Y'all know how Uncle Otis is. So when Torrance first got to rehearsal, the first day he came into rehearsal, I was like, all right, cool. I wonder, what role this cat got. He seems pretty serious, I wonder who he is, what role he gonna be playing. And it was like, oh, that's our new Otis. So y'all know me, I'm real welcoming. Man, what's good, big dog? Oh, for sure, glad to have you a part of the cast, glad you're here. But I was like, man, this dude don't look like he got jokes. He don't look like he funny. He don't look like he could play Otis. And man, when this dude got the script and you started using that little voice that he does and telling the jokes, yeah, give him a little bit of that, man.
Hey, yeah, Lordy. Now y'all brought me here on this stage, and I was wondering what y'all wanted me to do. I didn't know y'all wanted me to use the voice. I ain't practicing in a minute now, child. So I'm telling you, y'all didn't even bring me a bag of chips. I'm a little hungry.
Ask him for some heart.
Well, can I get some heart? Since I
You're
can't
gonna
get
order
chips,
some
I'm a little bit
heart,
hungry. I woke up and came straight here. I couldn't even find my car at first. I thought I lost it. I don't know how I lost my car. But yeah, I was just playing Uncle Otis, and I just want to say, Lord bless all y'all.
Bless them all.
Hey, yeah, Lordy.
Oh, Lordy. Y'all give Uncle Otis some hearts, man. He in the building. Y'all go ahead and share this, and Uncle Otis, you can go back now. We gonna bring Torrance back. That's cool.
All right.
Let's bring Torrance back. Y'all, look. If y'all want Uncle Otis back, I'm gonna need some hearts, some shares, some invites. If y'all want to bring Uncle Otis back, all right? But let's get back into this interview with Torrance T.J. Stokes real quick, all right? You back, brother?
Yeah, I'm here.
You back? Cool.
Back full effect.
All right, cool. So let's kind of talk about working with Ms. JaVon. With you being, you're an independent comedian, I see you all the time on Facebook, Instagram. You post your videos, you do your own shows and stuff like that. What kind of adjustment did you have to make to work in someone else's vision? And how difficult was it?
Well, I've been acting for a while. Like before I did like comedy and all that, I had a really strong background in acting, whether it be through school or through, mainly through school, I want to say, and through church. I was used to taking a script or taking a role and kind of seeing what the director wanted to do through it and like putting myself into it. So now, admittedly, with Mr. Vine, it was a lot more extreme. I want to say, had a lot of practices where I was like, yeah, I might die this time. I'm gonna pass out. Because she wanted a lot of energy from my role, and I understood it, but it was just like, sheesh. So yeah, it wasn't like a really difficult transition from, my vision to someone else's, because I was used to it. That's how I originally started. But this role definitely required a lot of energy.
Absolutely. Now let's talk the energy. Now, everybody in the cast knows you work overnight. You came up in here like you're an old man today. But I want to talk to the audience about that, because a lot of times we think because we work or we're in school and we have other obligations that we can't chase our destiny. And granted, a lot of times we will be tired. There'll be times where we're weary. But when God has placed a vision in your heart and placed something inside of you, He's not going to give it to you if you can't handle it. So kind of talk about the balance that you had to kind of find when you were leaving rehearsal, going try to catch a nap, going to work, maybe not getting a nap that day, coming to rehearsal for 8 to 10 hours, or even when we, when it's crunch time and we in rehearsal all wee hours in the morning. Kind of talk to the audience a little bit about that balance and how you achieve that balance.
You just gotta have, like, when you really want something, or God puts it in your life, I feel like you're going to get it, because there were, basically after every rehearsal, I was going straight to work. Like, I was usually already late. Mm-hmm. So right after rehearsal, right after I sweated up a storm and almost felt like I was going to pass out because the room was hot, or my voice is strained because of the voice, like, I'm going straight to work, and after that, like, I have to work one of the heavier hours in the store, and then after that, I have to get a small nap so I can wake back up and do the same thing. Or especially when we started getting to Baton Rouge, having to go to Baton Rouge, rehearse all day, and then go right back to work. Like, it was difficult. I'm not gonna sit here and say that it was completely easy, but you just gotta want that. Like, you gotta have that drive, that determination to keep going. Because I feel like if you really don't want it, like, it's something you probably won't be able to do.
Yeah, it's
but like if you're definitely willing to work and you're willing to put in that energy and that time, like, you're gonna get the most out of it.
Absolutely. And like Ms. Sandra was saying earlier, a lot of times we can't do it by ourselves physically, but it's the Spirit of God inside of us that allows us to keep going, because He knows that He gave us that assignment for a reason.
Right, because I was definitely running off zero more often than not. Like, I know the cast saw that time. I was like, yeah, that kid is definitely not here right. He's in. I was like, yeah, I kind of am, but I'm going. And Ms. JaVon, she never let me kind of like slack. She was like, no, you've got to do this role right. And I'm like, I'm trying.
Right.
I haven't slept. Let me just do what I got to do.
Yeah.
So, it was definitely an experience. It was fun though. Like, I enjoyed every moment of all of it.
Absolutely. Talk a little bit about Otis, man. We brought Otis on earlier, but talk about the character Otis and why do you think you got that character? I know you're a comedian, you know what I'm saying, but how did Otis and Torrance relate in a way?
How do we relate? Well, I am an uncle now. That's crazy. And people, just like you said, like, I get that often, like, well, you really walk like a grandpa.
Yeah.
Like, you really. So I am pretty old, I guess, even though I'm only 20. Like, I'm a pretty old person to be young, if that makes any sense at all.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
So, and usually if I'm not being very quiet, which I usually am, if I'm opening my mouth, I'm usually saying something funny. So, and that's just like Uncle Otis. Usually if he's saying something, it's usually pretty funny, or like just saying whatever is on his mind. When I do finally talk, that is more along the lines of what I'm like. But with that character, it brought more of my energetic, wilder side out, which I hardly ever bring out because I'm more of the like
chill with it. Uncle Otis is obnoxious, man.
Very.
He's very obnoxious. He says what's on his mind. He doesn't care who's listening, who's watching, who's around, whatever. Uncle Otis, man, he's out here. Now let's talk a little bit about Uncle Otis's role in the production and in the vision, because although he's quote unquote obnoxious and he's out there, he'd be wilding out, he's there for a reason. Why do you think Uncle Otis played such a major role in the production and in the story that came with if it had not been for the Lord and the sequel?
Well, I feel like you always need a sort of comic relief because life in general can get tough at times. You don't always want to just be serious about it. Like, that's it. I lost my transmitter. It's gone out the car. I done blew my refrigerator out the trunk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's always like life is gonna be. So you kind of need that like. Well, it's all right now, child. You can go off with the refrigerator back on your tire wheels, and you can just put the air in, and you'll be fine. You kind of need that, comedic relief at times, and you also kind of need that person that's just gonna say what needs to be said.
Yeah.
Because some people like to get around it, but it's like,
they hide it. Yeah, they hide it.
It's like, no, you're not looking all the way ugly today. It's just a
little.
And Uncle Otis will say, no, babe, you looking all that. Go back home. put on what they need to put on because it's not working today. I don't like what you're doing.
Man, y'all put some hearts on the screen for Uncle Otis, man. Torrance T.J. Stokes is in the building, man. One more time for the people if they just tuned in. Show them the socks, man. Show them the socks. Y'all not swagging like this. Like Torrance T.J. Stokes is swagging right now, or as some of us know him, Uncle Otis. Y'all ain't swagging like this. He got the socks on, man, all the different colors. He don't have to choose a color. He got all of them. So let's talk about, and I know for a fact, Joel and Uncle Otis, you helped me out a lot. Uncle Otis helped me out a lot, man, because Joel was all in his feelings, tripping out, man. And Uncle Otis would just come in and, uplift me, make me laugh a little bit. What do you think you provide for the audience out there who may be going through some tough times, like you just talked about, A lot of times we embrace so much of the negative, we forget about the happiness in life. Why do you think you were chosen for that role? Because you bring happiness.
Well, I was chosen for the role. That is a really good one. Why I was chosen. Because Miss Ron told me, that there were other comics that came in, and she was just like, you guys just don't have it. I don't really like it. So, maybe not. But for some reason, she was like, with this kid, I think he's got it. So, me specifically, I guess I can bring that energy, and for the most part, I do have a pretty positive, outlook. Like if you're talking to me like 9 times out of 10, I'm like saying something that's like funny. Like I'm usually not saying anything that's like, oh man.
You got that vibe, man.
So I just keep that, that positive energy and that positive aura around me that'll be like, more uplifting, so like on a comedic level.
Absolutely.
So I guess, when she saw me, she was like, yeah, I can see that. I like it. Let's roll with it.
Absolutely, man. You a blessing, bro. Not only to the cast, to the SeLah's fam, but to our audience all over the place, man. So before you go, right? Before you go, I got our people out there, our Facebook family in the building. They giving you hearts right now. Ask them for some hearts.
Yo, can I get some hearts, please?
Now, I think they got my people behind the camera. We getting some hearts right now? Because if we are, then we gonna bring Uncle Otis back real quick. We gonna bring Uncle Otis back, okay? We getting some hearts, y'all? Y'all sure? We getting enough hearts to bring Uncle Otis back? Hey, Uncle Otis.
What you want there, boy?
I'm out here on SeLah's spot
Right now, it's about time you to call me out.
How you doing? Oh,
What's up, man? Give me some more love, man. I haven't seen you in a while.
I love you, man.
How you doing there, kid?
I'm pretty good.
You're looking big. You're eating.
Look.
All right, you need some steak or pork chop and some chitlins or something.
Well, I heard you can cook a little something.
I could cook. I could eat. I don't know about cooking.
Oh, man, talk to our people.
Girl that left me. I eat TV dinners.
Oh, Uncle Otis, come on.
Well, I'm not gonna lie to you. I eat TV dinners without the TV.
Now look, I see you but to sit down, but tripping,
I'm tripping.
The people need to see the dance.
People need to see dance.
The people need to see the dance.
Well, I knew.
And you want to know why they need to see the dance?
Why I need to see the dance?
Do.
Because it seems like you're trying to take my line. But I'm gonna let you
really want to know why they need to see the dance?
Why they need to see the dance? Kid, let me see what I'm doing.
Because he's able.
You gotta put my words into it.
Oh, that's why you gotta do it.
All right, well, let me tell you what. You want to know why you need to put more energy into it than that.
Why?
I said, hey, to you and to all of you. Want to know why Kay has to put more energy into it than that?
Why?
I gotta get ready for it this time.
Y'all give him some hearts while he getting ready.
I ain't did it in a while.
Okay.
I'm unbuttoning one button.
Oh, wow.
One, just what? I don't need too much. I want to be in SeLah's act for the dancing portion. For that right there, you can't do that without experience. That took years of training. That was something marvelous right there. Now, I don't know if I can quite get up, so I'm going to just sit here for the rest.
I'm going to help you.
Oh, you're going to help me? All right, thank you.
I'm going to help you, brother.
Right,
man, y'all give him. Come on, man. I need help. Help you. Let me just do it. He besides, y'all. See, I'm somebody, an old man. Sit down.
That's my seat beside.
Have a seat, man. Yo. This guy is y'all stay tuned. Everything we got going on, SeLah's Productions, man. This is Torrance TJ Stokes. Listen, before we bring everybody back on, man, Uncle Otis, first of all, it was good to see you again, Uncle Otis. Bring TJ back real quick for me, though.
All right, what's going on?
You back? All right, cool. So, man, finally, bro, we're glad to have you on the spot, man, episode 5. But before we get out of here, man, you know, you've had a journey. You've had quite the journey. You're only, what you said, 20?
Yeah, 20 years old.
But you've been pursuing this for a minute.
Yeah.
And God has greater for you.
Right.
To anybody out there, man, who's an aspiring comic, man, out there trying to, you know, get their name out, just give us the words of encouragement, man, just kind of your blueprint and the thing that you've been following thus far.
My personal blueprint, just work hard.
Yeah.
I know that sounds really cliche, like, man, what are you talking about? But no, seriously, really give it all you got. Like, 'cause whenever I'm doing anything or wherever I'm not on camera, like, I'm really doing everything I can to be the best I can be. And even though you might be doing something that seems small, like, as long as you're doing the best you can, like, it'll all come back in ways that you wouldn't recognize. Because when I did that comedy show by myself and I had got my own audience, I did all that like alone, like, I would have never expected that through a photo that I was gonna be here to audition for this play with JaVon. So, like, just always work hard and whatever you got into whatever you're doing, because, like, it'll all come back in ways that you wouldn't expect, you know. So just always give it all, because any progress is great progress, honestly.
Absolutely, man. So, man, y'all give them some hearts. Man, we had 3 wonderful guests today. At this time, I'm going to bring everybody back on the set, man. Y'all, come on, have a seat, man. And we're going to end this off the only way we know how, man. We're going to do it the right way. You feel me? Y'all give us some hearts. Check us all out while we on the set, on the spot. You know we out here, man. So, first off, before we get up out of here, guys, I want to remind you, JaVon Ophelia's act first. You guys we had one of our dancing instructors here. I'm one of your acting instructors. Wow, tripping. We got TJ in the building. He talking about he want to come bust a dance. I don't know about all that. We might let him send us a video or something. But hey, he in the building, man. We have Miss Sandra in the building. We want to remind you guys, all of us are a product of, you know, just constant rehearsal. This is a season of growth, man. So we're going to keep going. And JaVon Ophelia's act is a way for you to get professional training. So you guys make sure, man, 225-623-9449. Or you can email us at javonopheliasact@gmail.com, man. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead and follow us on our Facebook page, SeLah's Productions Incorporated. And also, if you would like to become a sponsor, if you would like to donate, you guys go ahead and log on to www.selahproductionsincorp.org. And somebody say something new.
Something new.
That was weak.
See, I didn't know if it was for them or for us.
I feel you. I got you. Y'all got me on this one, all right?
Yeah.
Somebody say something new.
Something new.
One more time. Somebody say something new.
Something new.
Absolutely, man. SeLah's Soiree Business Mixer, February 24th. 2018, here at Choice, the event place. That's 516 East Airline Highway, man. You guys make sure you go ahead and register, www.eventbrite.com. If you guys did what you were supposed to do and follow the Facebook page, the flyer will be posted on tomorrow so you can get a visual. But like I said, man, business owners, you guys make sure you go ahead and register. Make sure you come and brand your business. This is an awesome opportunity for you to network with other business owners. And it's also for the public, man. The public can come in and you know, just enjoy some of the things that people all over have to offer. You guys can support different businesses and network, because, man, networking is what it's all about. All of us are here because of networking. So, man, God bless y'all. We're going to end this off with a prayer. I ask that you guys stay, pray with us, man, and shoot. We'll be back after the prayer. Give us 1 second. You want to pray for us, Miss Sandra?
Most gracious and Heavenly Father, we come and say thank you. Lord, we thank you for what you're doing, what you're about to do, and what you've already done for us. Lord, we thank you for all of SeLah. We thank you for the all the actors and the dancers, and we thank you for what God is doing in this time and place, Lord. Lord, we thank you right now. We bless your holy and righteous name. We ask that you will cover us with your blood. Throw your loving arms of protection around us and keep us in your care. Lord, we thank you right now.
Thank you, Lord.
We praise you and magnify your name. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Amen. So guys, man, what a wonderful episode 5, man. Kicked off 2018 the right way. Guys, this is a new season, man. We are about to elevate to a whole nother level, and we want you to be a part of it. So thank y'all so much, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'd like to thank my guests one more time, man. Seisha Landry in the building, Miss Sandra Jackson in the building, and Torrance T.J. Stokes in the building on the spot. Did you guys have any closing thoughts?
I just thank God for being here. Thank you, Ms. JaVon. Thank you to Prophet Jasmine for allowing us to, use your spot, because if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have nowhere to do this. So shout out to all y'all.
Thank God, and I'm gonna go on record, quote unquote, and say,
Hey, yeah, Lord.
and that's about it.
Absolutely.
Praise God. We thank God for everything that's being done. And thank God for Ms. JaVon and SeLah's Productions, Choice International. We thank God for everything he's doing for us in this season and right now. And we just give him glory. We praise him.
Absolutely.
Keep God first.
All the time.
That's it. Keep God first in all that you do. No matter what it is, he will direct and keep you.
Absolutely, man. All glory to God. Guys, once again, want to thank you for tuning in, man. And you can catch us here at the spot every Thursday night, 8 p.m. right here on Facebook Live. Y'all make sure you guys go like the SeLah's page, man. Join us every Thursday. If we have any changes, we'll let y'all know, because we love y'all so much. We appreciate y'all tuning in once again. You guys could be doing anything scrolling on your phone, but you're here with us. And for that, we thank you. So catch us next week, Thursday, 8 p.m. here on the spot. God bless you real good.